you guys schedule more games against Calgary?
Wish we could. Yeah, we've kind of had their number this year, and we played well. Got good goalie performances most times that we've had against them.
A great one by Huet tonight.
Yeah, he was a big difference maker. He kept momentum on our side, even when they had a little momentum push. Made a real big save at the start of the second period there. Could have been a 1-1 hockey game. He made a few other big saves for us in the second period there that really kept momentum. Until we kind of came alive there again.
You've used him quite a bit. I haven't counted. We were trying to count. Was it 6 straight starts you've given him?
It's up there, yeah.
You started the season. You were alternating a lot. Have you decided that he's your guy? Why are you going with one basic starter now?
Yeah, it's been a combination of things. It's been practice. It's been the way guys been feeling in practice. Some guys come up sick some days, so you kind of switch it around. But for us, we just feel that Huey's been giving us the best chance to win right now, and it's Kelton's done a heck of a job when he's been in there, but right now it's just the way it's kind of lined up. Different things have lined up for him to be the starter.
Okay, it's not for future things or anything?
Yeah, I wouldn't say we have a starter yet. It's just about how things have lined up.
Okay.
Despite a couple rough showings against Swift Current, you were still confident in him today.
Yeah, I thought the Swift Current game, it was a third. I thought he played well. I thought Friday night. It was a tough one, but on Saturday's game, it wasn't him at all. It wasn't his fault. It was more or less structure breakdowns in front of him, and we weren't just going to let him sit in there for the third period if we were going to start him on Monday, if that was the way we were going to go. So, yeah, it's not the most ideal situation in the world, but for us, we're in a do-or-die situation. We're in survival mode, so we got to pick the best guys we feel give us the best chance to win.
I think you really wanted to win that second period tonight.
Yeah.
There was some elation on the bench when you were going on.
Yeah, no, that was our game 7 today to keep ourselves in the playoff race here and keep chasing down the teams we need to chase down. So obviously Swift Current, it was a big 4-point game for us.
You've tried different things too. Power play. I don't know. I haven't seen games for a little while. 5 forwards on the power play. Is that spark things? Is that you're not using it all the time?
Yeah, no, it's so when Gibson got hurt there, we had to kind of switch it up, and we've had a lot of defensemen hurt here, so we're mixing and matching as best we can. We've had some success with the 5-man forward unit there. So yeah, it changes period by period sometimes.
That's it. Okay. And you've got Corbin Vaughan back too. I don't think he's in the scoring stats tonight, but he got a fight right away. Did you expect that to happen? What does he bring to your team when he's back?
Yeah, I think that's what both of Vaughan's boys brought. I thought that first body check that Jackson threw, we got a penalty on, we'll kill that one off all day. Then obviously his brother, what he did there, getting in that fight in his first shift. I think those guys bring lots of energy. They bring that identity, I think, that we've kind of lost throughout the season to our team. And I think that was, Corbin being out of the lineup. He's a really good hockey player. That physicality, that toughness he brings is something that's natural. But before he got hurt, he was arguably one of the better defensemen in the conference, and he was really coming into his own. So it's nice to have him back out there because he eats up big minutes. And when him and Parker Berg were together, they were a force. And this is what we expect from Corbin going forward.
Enthusiasm too, right?
Oh yeah, like he's one of those guys in the dressing room that's saying all the right things. He's going to be a leader of our hockey club one day, and that's just not what he says in the dressing room, but just obviously the actions and the identity of the hockey team that we're trying to build here. Him and his brother, it's kind of built around those guys and how we want to play hockey.
This is a weird time to have a long road trip because of the Briar, as we were talking about. You guys, how is it disruptive? Is it something that you talked about all season that you're preparing for?
I wouldn't say prepare. I think we'll put some more thought into it right now, and just making sure our young guys are packing the right way and we're not overpacked, and just little details about that. But as far as the hockey performance thing goes, I think right now we just got to make sure that we're making sure we're crossing off all our our checklists and our games, and make sure we're playing the right way. And for us, that's where we're at, and we just got to just focus on ourselves.
Are you packed?
I'm not packed.
Are you a last-minute packer?
I'm a last-minute packer.
What do you tell the kids? Like it's different weather, just a.
I think this, the style of hockey we played tonight, a lot more physical, is something we got to be prepared for. That conference, they're a big, heavy conference over there. So I think for us, it's just be prepared for the hockey and don't pack too much clothes.
Okay. Harder at the end. It looks like they really wanted to break that shutout.
Yeah, must have been that.
What save do you remember the most? Which one do you? think was your best of the night?
I'd say that that first one in the second period.
Okay.
I think when it's a 1-0 game, sometimes you need those saves, and I think that was the biggest of the game.
You've been starting a lot of games. Is it wearing you down? Does it get tiring to start that many, or are you excited to start that many?
No, obviously I'm excited. We're playing great hockey, and it's a lot of fun playing right now. Obviously, 2 last games were a little tough, but it was great bouncing back tonight, and it's just gets me really excited for that U.S. road trip.
It's a little easier when it's a 6-0 game than say a 1 or 2-0 game.
Depends on the situation, but I guess today coming in, the pressure was on them to, we both needed a win, but pressure was on them. They're in front of us in the standing, so they had a lot of pressure, and I think we all felt good coming in. But as you said, I think when you're winning 6-0, sometimes it's all easy, to be a little offense driven. So there's more mistakes, and sometimes it's a little more stressful for me when it's 6-0. So.
Were you expecting a penalty at the end in the third period? The guy kind of wiped you out along the boards.
Yeah, I haven't seen a clip, but yeah, for me that was he hit my head, but it's hockey, things go fast, and I played the puck. It was my choice going behind the net, so I guess that's hockey.
How nice was it to see Corbin Vaughan back in front of you there?
It was unbelievable. What a first shift, fighting. Was it his first shift? Yeah, no, it was.
Did that spark the team?
Oh yeah, I think even the crowd got into it. That might have been the loudest Brand Center we've heard all year, and that was a lot of fun right off the bat. Big fight, so no.
How crazy have you been not being able to play? Has it been tough?
It took me a while to just fully embrace it, and then when I wasn't playing, I was just itching to come back for too long. It felt too long, so.
What was the injury?
I tore my MCL.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
So you had surgery then?
Yeah, I had surgery December 15th.
Wow. Is this the timeline they expected? What's that? January, February, March? 2 months?
Yeah, it's like Wednesday is 3 months, so pretty close to 3 months. But yeah, that was the timeline. It was hard, but we took it one day at a time and just progressed every day, and here I am.
Did you think you would be in a fight tonight?
I thought that's probably the best way to get me back engaged. So, no, it's something I like to do. So, got the boys going too.
I was going to ask. Did you think it did? Do you think it inspired them a little bit?
I don't know. That's who I am. So, having that presence, I don't really care. I just like doing that for my team and getting us going.
Have you spent a lot of time down here by yourself, getting rehabbing and working out?
Yeah, we had a good program thanks to the trainer and our strength and conditioning guy, and like I said, one day at a time, just progress as much as we could. And
Did it ever get tough?
yeah, it got tough. I think just the thing I missed the most was the dressing room. Like even when I wasn't practicing or missing just games, I think the dressing room was the biggest thing.
All right, so you're 1-0 on your comeback now. Then what do you got? 12 left?
Yeah, I think something like that. I think we're focused on this road trip here, so.
That is quite a road trip coming. It's a little daunting. I asked Brad, have you packed yet?
I started. I did my laundry. I haven't packed it yet, but I did my laundry and sorted everything.
How was this getting back in with the team now, getting on the road trip? How will that get you back?
It was awesome. We had guys out of the lineup, and we got a bunch of new faces still. So I think there's nothing better for the team right now than this. And the bus is long, but it's friendships and memories and just messing around. Yeah, it's awesome. No, yeah, it's awesome.
These trips are good for a team, right?
They
bond a team.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Looking forward to?
Yeah, bonding, especially with our younger ads from the deadline and closer to the deadline. It's going to be awesome for our future, let alone just this year, but I think for maybe next year too.
Ewan said that this might be the loudest you guys heard the Brand Center this year. It's after your fight. Do you think that so too?
Yeah, I thought we had a pretty good crowd out tonight, and I guess this afternoon. But being a holiday and getting lots of kids in here, the kids are always super loud, so it was awesome.